this point, Paul knows he is likely out of it at this point, and Rickie is the man with the chance to do it.
Rickie is inbounds on the fairway, hits the pole a bit. That's the cannon from Gannon. He's on the fairway.
As he steps up to the nerviest approach shot on this course, and Rickie gets to go first. A huge opportunity here.
He's telling us, take this wide left enough. And Rickie sticks the island.
Wow.
Richard Wysocki sticks the island with 2 shots on 16, and he's looking at the birdie.
This is the opportunity to show what he's made of.
Lining the forehand to the island.
It looks wide enough. Got it.
He sticks it. Rickie gets the birdie.
There very well could be a swing on 17. Right now, he has the new course record that has never been shot in the 9 years that they've played this tournament. Is he really going to shoot a course record and still lose the championship?
You have to call something bittersweet.
If there's a hole that's going to give you some stroke swings, this could be 17. I mean, one of the hardest par threes, if not the hardest par 3 to birdie on the course. And Rickie trusting that forehand that's worked all day for him.
Takes it wide. It's gliding and it's coming back inside.
No way.
He didn't just stick the bullseye off the tee. Pristine confidence from Rickie Wysocki, showing the line to Gannon Buhr. And Gannon needs to answer. In the air, this is wider. This hits the lamppost but stays in bounds. My goodness.
A made putt here for Gannon makes 18 so much simpler for him, making it so he doesn't necessarily have to get the birdie.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness, that would have been right at the edge.
We're gonna take a replay look with the Flight Factory drone.
Actually, I don't know if that would have stayed in bounds.
Gannon Buhr hits the cage and he rolls out of bounds.
What did we just watch? It's going to come down to 18. Rickie's right on the bullseye.
He takes the bogey. And they are tied, going to the last hole, 18.
And now they step up to what Paul McBeth called the video game hole. One of the most iconic 18s in our sport. Rickie looking to break a 2,583-day streak.
He's in the air. This is low. It skips into the middle of the fairway. Takes it wide and it's coming back. Sticks the fairway.
He's going to have to back up into that tree. Really short run up for Rickie. He's going to have to absolutely smash this with his upper body. He's not going to get much momentum from a run up here. Wonder if he's even going to take a full approach.
In the air. And that's a red flag for Ricky Wysocki. Every single person surrounding this fairway is waiting for Gannon Buhr to make his move. Throwing 2 on 18. In the air. And Gannon Buhr is leaning to the basket. And
He's done
Gannon
it.
Buhr has done it.
He has done it.
And there is one more disc to be dropped in. We're gonna toss it down to the court with Nate Perkins having a moment with Gannon Buhr, your fresh champion. Take it away.
Gannon Buhr, historic battle here in Finland. Ricky went first on the 16th, absolutely parked it. You had just received a time warning. You step up to your shot. What are those feelings like? You're trying to park that island. There's 5,000 people. What was that moment like for you?
Yeah, I think that was one of the holes I knew was going to come down the stretch if I was in contention. And so that's a hole I practiced. That's my number one most practiced hole in this course, and specifically the shot into the green. And something I noted to myself was you have to hang it out further left than you think you do. It almost looks like you throw it OB left, but with the hill and the forehand, it comes in perfectly. With the hay bales, it's skipping into the hay bales, even if I early release it a little bit. I just told myself to commit to the shot. Don't fluff it. That's like the one mistake. And, if I do go B, I still have I'm either tied for a lead or I have a putt for a one-stroke lead from the drop zone. But to see that one go in bounds was a big relief off of my shoulders.
Well, Gannon, I'm going to move forward to hole 17. You had a putt. You bounced off the light pole. It was right at the edge of the circle. Ricky was inside the bullseye. What's going through your mind on that putt? And then what are you thinking when you come up short and it rolls OB?
Well, I wasn't thinking. I actually thought I made the putt at first. I thought it was just going to be one of those that squeaks right over the cage and it hit the top of the cage. And it didn't even, if I remember correctly, I don't think it landed on a roller angle, but it kind of flipped up and then started to roll OB. And I mean, that was, I just said to myself, like, there's literally no way that just happened. And, I had such a big lead early on in the round. I can't just choke this away like that. And I've never been more nervous in my entire life at a tournament. USDGC doesn't even compare to what just happened here. And so when that happened, I still knew I had to make that comeback putt. That was a very, very important putt to make sure I'm not down one going into 18. And then 18, I've been going pretty aggressive off the tee because it fits my throwing style pretty well. So I just threw PD2 to the landing zone. And then I see Ricky go B long. And you can't give that guy a chance to push a playoff. I thought about laying it up. That was my first thought that came into my head. And, I was like, I'm only 290. I'm just going to seal the deal here. And I trusted it wide with my MD5 slow disc and just skipped in perfectly. I mean, literally touching the base. And to have a stress-free putt for the win was insane.
Guys, give it up for Gannon Buhr, your champion here in Europe.
Disappointed it's over? Well, I've got two options for you. Either you click subscribe and you watch more action right here on the channel, or you go out and play a round of disc golf yourself. Either way, I'll see you in the fairway.